Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey, Mackenzie. I recognize some people. This is actually, since 1997, this is only the second camp I've missed. It's kind of weird. But you guys have good sunburns and suntans, and I'm pasty. All right, so here we go. I'll explain the rules one time, and that's all you get. And before the game starts, can everybody put your sunglasses on your head, please? The game is not started, so sunglasses either on your, hanging in your shirt or on your head. So I have to be able to see your eyes, so I don't trust you. Sunglasses off. All right, here we go. The rules are very simple. All you got to do is exactly what Simon tells you to do. If you do not do exactly as Simon tells you to do, you have to come over here to this place behind me entitled Shame. And as I say every year, shame is a very quiet place. Got it?
Yeah.
If you do not do exactly as Simon tells you to do, once again, you head to shame. All right? I've explained the rules, so everybody knows how to play. Simon Says, raise your hand. If you raised your hand or started to raise your hand, shame. See ya.
Bum, bum, bum.
Remember, shame is a very quiet place. All right, Simon says raise your right hand. Simon says raise your left hand. Simon says put your right hand down. Simon says put your left hand down. Simon says put your right hand up. Simon says put your left hand down. Oh, see ya. Remember, the winner gets the limited edition Lone Star Percussion practice pad from ProLogix. There are only 7 of those things made, so you will be one of 7. All right, now you can put your right hand down. You put your right hand down, see ya. Simon says you can put your right hand up. Uh-oh, see ya.
If you move.
If you moved, you're out. Simon says put your left hand up. Simon says put your right hand down. Simon says put your left hand up. All right, they're getting good, huh? All right, Simon says put your left hand down. Simon says close your eyes. Squinch them so we can tell they're shut. You squinted your eyes, you're out. If you're looking at me, you're out. Now take your right hand and put on top of your head. Simon says take your left hand and put on top of your head. Simon says take your right hand and put it on your belly. Now at the same time, pat your head and rub your belly. If you're patting your head and rubbing your belly, you're out.
What you talking about, man?
All right, Simon says pat your head and rub your belly. Stop! If you stopped, you're out. So everybody that's still left in the game is patting their head and rubbing their belly and not looking at me and wearing a green headband. So if you're looking at me wearing a green headband, you're out. Keep your eyes closed. Simon says keep your eyes closed. Now stop! Simon says stop. Simon says take the first finger on your left hand and stick it in your right ear. Simon says take the first finger on your right hand and stick it in your left ear. Open your eyes. If you opened your eyes, you're out. If you're looking at me, you're out.
What? How loud?
Because you don't have fingers. There you go. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. All right, Simon says you can open your eyes. Simon says take the left finger out of your right ear.
Should the right be open?
Their eyes are open. Simon says you can also put your arm at your side. Oh, they're moving so slowly and gingerly. How cute. All right. Because of time limitations, we're gonna have a foot race for the practice pad. So Tex, if you wouldn't mind standing over here near the Mr. Ford's van. And everybody that's left in the game is gonna come down here and we're gonna have a race. So let's go, here we go. Uh-oh, see ya. Simon says, follow me. Line up on Mr. Hernandez. Yeah, if your fingers, yeah, we'll make a straight line even with Mr. Hernandez. Back here, facing Fouts Field. If you're around me, you're about to be out. Make a straight line over here. Simon says make a straight line. All right, staff, we probably need to move. There's about to be a stampede. And the first person, hey Tex, will you take a few steps forward? The first person to Tex wins the pad. All right? On your mark. Get set, go! Pretty smart. On your mark. Get set, Simon says stop! You're out. Hey, if your finger's not in your ear, the argument is now you're out. First person to the pad wins it. On your mark. Get set. Simon says go. Stop. Simon says stop.
You're out, buddy.
If your finger came out of your ear, you're, I can't talk. Most definitely out.
If you stop the first time, you're out.
If you stop the first time, you're out. Pink shorts, is she out? So we have
Two people.
We have two left. So one of them is getting a blue Lone Star shirt, and the other one is getting the coveted limited edition 1 of 7 pad. Steven. Simon says these two gentlemen can remove their finger from their ear and let their hand drop by the side. Simon says both of you come stand here at this line. That's how the tiebreaker. Think I can do it? What's your name?
Jameson.
Jameson and Steven. Jameson, where are you from?
Rockwall.
Rockwall High or Rockwall Heat?
Rockwall High.
And then Steven's from Plano Senior. I know Steven, fortunately for him. All right, here we go. You guys ready? It's about to be over. Simon says, stand on your left foot. They're both out. They are both out because they were already standing on their left foot. Simon didn't say it.
Here you go, Sean. All right, no one gets it.
Thank you.
No, he doesn't. There's only 7. I think the last one.
Yeah, I don't have one.
He does not have one. All right. Who's it gonna be? Jameson or Steven? Simon says, close your eyes. Simon says, grab your left foot with your right hand. Hop 5 times to your left. Ready? Simon says go. Stop! You gotta break the tie. But I guess Jameson will be second place. Jameson's about to be a senior. Steven, how old are you now? Steven's about to be a senior. So let's hear it for the old guys. thank you guys for allowing me to come up here and humor myself. Also,
Say hello to the internet.